I returned to my quarters, parting ways with Tanaka at the base of the stairs. I was chilled to my core, my skin so cold it felt tight over my bones, and my long hair tangled after spending so much time in the wind. But with each step, my body thawed, and I continued to plan. I would have to return to Lara eventually, along with Killian, and preferably before news of my father's death spread. I had little faith that I would be welcomed by my people, and even less faith that the 9 houses, or what remained of them, would allow my coronation to take place. And while I knew Adrian could force anything I desired, I did not wish to conquer that way. Becoming the first queen of Lara mattered. It was how I had always imagined my life, and even though it was unfolding differently, I wanted it no less. And it was not only Lara I wished to possess. I wanted Vela. I wanted to watch the life drain from King George's face as I conquered his kingdom, reclaimed my mother's homeland, and freed her people, my people. As badly as I would have liked to leave tomorrow, I knew the consequences would be disastrous. Things had to settle in Revekka, and I hoped in that time I would learn Ravenna's intentions with the Book of Dis. By the time I crested the steps that led to my private room, my heart was filled with fire and vengeance. As I approached, I heard Violetta and Vesna, my ladies-in-waiting. I paused for a moment, trying to catch pieces of their conversation, but their voices filtered through my closed door, a low murmur of unintelligible words. There was a part of me that felt guilty that I would seek to spy, and yet my trust in others had been crushed, and I no longer felt confident in my ability to discern friend from enemy, no matter their role or age. So I listened a while longer, and only caught a few words. Mother, Jasenka, Keznaya. Vesna was talking about her family, likely that they were making a move from their small village in Jovia to Selcereti this week. Adrian had appointed Tanaka to find them a small space to rent, after I had asked to relocate them. I had many reasons for the request. I did not like seeing Vesna so sad, and preferred that she was able to return home to her sisters nightly. And perhaps I felt just the slightest bit of guilt, given that I was the reason they were fatherless. But I had not thought beyond the knife in my hand when the man had come to my court, offering his daughter to my husband as a concubine in exchange for immortality. So I'd taken Vesna and offered him the opposite. While I knew how Vesna was handling the situation, I was not so certain about her mother or her 2 younger sisters. I had taken a husband and a father, and despite his abusive nature, emotions always complicated truths.